I'm going live, alive. Hey, what's up, traders? Welcome back to Fortune for Monday today. So we're doing a live Forex analysis, as always we do Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. UK time. The only difference is today is a bank holiday in UK as well as in USA. So I'm actually not expecting too much of a movement today because yeah, as I said, the bank holidays today, so I don't think there's going to be too much movement today. But still, we're going to have a look at it, and hopefully, maybe we're going to find something. Hopefully, we'll pop up something maybe in the next couple of hours. Let's go to this one. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I already have a look already briefly on the markets, but yeah, they're looking pretty flat. So I don't know if anything's going to pick up during the day. We don't really have any significant news out today as well, so it's yeah, it's kind of, I'm expecting a flat day. Flat day today. Hey Mukesh, how was your weekend? Good. How was yours? So Mukesh is asking British pound, Japanese yen, gold, and also Australian dollar USD. Okay, so three. Saish, hey Saish. So we have Saish and Mukesh today. Good. What is it? Huh. Blurry. Why is blurry? It might be because of the internet. Oh, guys, one more thing I want to check. Do you get the blurry screen as well, or is it just? Do you see me as well as the desktop clearly? I do get the blurry screen actually in here, so I don't know. Is that my internet? Could be. Right. Yeah, just let me know, guys, if you do have a blurry screen or you see it clearly. If you see it clearly, that's good. But I do see in here, I do see myself pretty blur. It's like blurry. I don't know, is it because of the internet connection or let me see. Yeah, it says in here output is in 1080p, which is a pretty clear quality. George, it is in 240. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Why the heck is doing that? Okay, is it good? Okay, I could be the internet connection, so it's mine. It's stalling. The funny thing is, I do get it in here that it's putting out on 1080p. So hopefully it will fix. Yeah, it will fix on the time. Okay, so let's get back to Mima. Good morning, Mima. So Sage is asking Australian dollar against the Japanese yen, so it's quite a lot of request. Mima, yeah, it's a blurry bit, so I think it's corrected. Go back to 1080. That's good. Okay. I was actually expecting pretty quiet today, but so far it's signed pretty well, so that's good. Okay, so let's jump into the currency pairs. Keep on writing, you guys. I will be coming back to your comments. We do have that 1.5 hours, so we just started out a couple of minutes ago. So me and my assistant is gonna be here to help you do all this, makes this live stream better. So let's start with the Mukesh's request, which was British pounds against the Japanese yen. So let's see, GBP, JPY, see what we have. Oops, what's that? Oh, okay. So British pounds, Japanese yen on a daily time frame. So we're going to start with the daily time frame. We do have a nice trend line on the British pounds, Japanese yen. The way it looks like on this one, the price is handrailing the this trend line. So it's that's what we call the handrailing. So when the price is coming down like this, yeah, that's what we are seeing at the moment. So it's handrailing the trend line. Okay, so the price came and tested this low down here. Generally, when the price does that, it does like to, yeah, Normally when the price does that, when the price handling down, that means at some point it can skyrocket up. But again, this is not the exact science. So generally it happens that it breaks higher, which in this case maybe. So let's go to the short time frame, see what we have on a 4-hourly time frame. Oh, okay, it's a lot of indecision candles on a 4-hourly time frame. Yeah, a lot of indecision candles on a 4-hourly. We're seeing it in here. I'm not really expecting much of a moves on the British pounds because we are on the bank holiday, so I don't think. That was that 124. Okay, that was yesterday. It has a move upside. Okay, so let's have a look. I don't like this one on the 4-hour time frame as of to trade it, and I also don't like on the daily time frame. Yeah, daily 4-hour time frame, I don't like it, and on the 1-hour time frame, it does looking okay. Yeah, it does looking okay on the 1-hour time frame, but because we don't have the higher time frames in, I'm not thinking how can I approach it. How can we approach this one? Okay, let's go to 1-hourly, back to 1-hourly again. Okay, so this one is at not at 70. Okay, so the one thing is if the price comes up to this level with a very strong bullish candle, then there could be a potential to the I do see a very good potential for the target actually. This 131.70 zone, it's a lot of resistance up to this level, so that would be a good day trade opportunity in this one. If but first, I definitely want to see strength, and because we're on a bank holiday and it's a Monday as well, and on the US side we also have the bank holiday, so there's 2 bank holidays. I would not be rushing to take the trade on the British pounds, especially we are seeing this kind of moves in here, as well as on a 4-hour and daily time frame. It does not really looking particularly favorable to trade on this one. However, in if the price decides to skyrocket at some point, if it comes up to this level, around up to these highs, so roughly speaking about 131.35, and I do want to see a very strong bullish candle. That could be the potential towards upsides to the levels I mentioned earlier, so 131.70, and as of the short side, actually speaking of short side, let's go. Yeah, I don't like the short side, even though we do have a downward trend. So I'm thinking if there's a potential for a short side, but for now, so the price tested that one. Yeah, doesn't look favorable. Day trade on the short side. I do not like this one. So this one was already tested at 130. So far, I do see a potential towards upside, if only if the price shows some momentum, which I don't think it will do it because the bank holidays today. So other than that, as of the short side, do not see up until the price demonstrate more momentum towards downside, and it comes down to this level down here. So this is quite far away, I think. And yeah, for the long side, if the price comes up and shows the momentum, I do see that potential for the upside. We're roughly looking at about 40 or 50 pips on that one. Oops, if the price shows some momentum again. Okay, this one is stalling again. Okay, finally loaded. 131.70 it could be. Yeah, so as I said, the price has to come up at 131.35 at this level and put the strong bullish candle. Then I would be looking to trade on this one. But other than that, up until that time, I would not be looking to trade the British pounds, Japanese yen, and the potential target is on this level. I can't really mention any levels at the moment. Let's see. Actually, let's have a look. 35. 25. Yeah, price has to demonstrate the strength. I can't really mention the levels at the moment because this one is too close, and the price needs to push quite high, actually, maybe up to this level. So I can't really mention the levels at the moment. It will be quite inaccurate. Price has to push at 140 down to 25, maybe 20. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention the levels in this one because it's developing on this one. It has to do quite a bit of work before it gets me interested to trade on this bank holiday pair. So let's go back to the location asking golds. The gold USD and our USD. Okay, so let's have a look at the gold right now. Gold is coming down. So gold is down to this support. Yeah, gold is down to this support now. So it's still sitting on this support level. What can it do? So come down. So we do have another support down here. 1727. Let's go 4-hourly time frames. Okay, that's looking decent. Yeah, on the 4-hour time frames, looks like the price is picking a downwards momentum. But as of the trading, this one, I would wait up until the price come down a bit more. Price come down to test this support level down on 4-hour time frame. That could be. I'll be looking to trade this one on a short side. So I don't want to see the price coming down at 1719, roughly about 1719 zone, with a strong bearish candle. Then we'd be looking for the retracement up. So if it comes down at say 1719 with the retracement of, let's see, this one will be good. 1719. 25, maybe 27. Yeah, then a retracement to the 27. Let's see where the stop loss is going to go. So that's 7. So that will be 15 pips on that one. Okay, let's have a look at the targets because I do see potential levels on this one, but the price has to work on it, work for it. Let's go to this one at 1700. Maybe down to this way. Okay, 1685. I think this will be a good area to target. So this is gonna be on the gold. It's more like a semi-swing in a way. So okay, let me just briefly have a look at the levels again, and then I can mention that I'm gonna write the levels on the chart box. Okay, let's have a look. So price has to first come down at 17 and 19. So price has to come down at 17.19. Then we'll be looking for the retracement up to 17, about 17.27 with about 15 pip stop loss. So that was roughly 27. Yeah, 15 pips stop loss, and for the target was at 1685. So you're looking just over 1 to 2 risk reward. Okay, let me just write this one down. So the entry is going to be 1727. So holds type sell. Entry is 1727. But yeah, make sure that the price comes down at the 1719 first, and we want to see a bearish close on a 4-hourly time frame. So make sure you're gonna wait for this one before jumping into the trade. And if the candle doesn't close a strong bearish candle, then we're gonna leave this trade out of it. So 1727. The stop loss is at 15 pips, and the target is at 1685. So we're looking, how much we're looking, 15, 10, 37, so 40, 43. So just over 1 to 2. So it works out almost 1 to 3 of risk reward. But I don't think it's gonna do these moves today. Unlikely it's gonna do this move today. So yeah. Aussie dollar. Okay, Mukesh was asking Aussie dollar. Yes, Mukesh was asking Aussie dollar. So let's have a look at the Aussie dollar trade of the USD. Okay, so I think this is a developing. Interesting. Okay, so the price made the high in here, then retraced and came up almost. Okay, so tested this high, then retraced and tested the low, and it came and broke this high. So that's an interesting move. Now we're seeing this retracement again. Okay, let's go to 4-hourly time frame. Looks like quite a bit of down pressure on this one. The way it's looking at the moment. Daily time frame, so it's making, yeah, it's making like a marginal new highs, and on this one we failed to make another high, but then after that we have broken these two highs in here, but with the price did not quite get to test these highs up here. Oops, up here. So and now we are seeing what it looks like for now is a retracement at the moment. So the price is was it yesterday? No, that was last week. So it was on Friday. So the Friday price came down, tested this zone here. Then now, no, sorry, the price came down and tested this support level down here. It looks like the price is coming down again. 64.40. That's another. So we have another support level down to this level. They said we got another one down to here. Okay, that's too many support levels. We need to pick. Okay, 64.20 looks more significant. So we have another one. This one, okay. 64.40. Okay, let's go have a look at the 4-hourly time frames. So we did, the price is coming down 65. Yeah, not very yeah, this is a developing. It's still developing. I can't really mention levels on this one. It's a developing currency. So price, if we're gonna see some moves that the price will push down at the very minimum to come down at this level, and most likely break this spike a little down here, depending how it's going to close after that. So roughly looking about 65.02 zone. If the price comes down and breaks this level, then we're going to look for the hopefully it's going to close a strong bearish, and if after that, if it closes like this, then we can look for the retracement up to that level. But yeah, it's still developing. I do want to see a bit more push down on this one actually as well. It's quite far away. 64, 64.45, 42. It's 6,500. It will be a good potential on this one. If the price comes down, as I said, breaks this level, this spike low at 4-hour time frame, strong bearish close. I do not want to see any tails or very little tails on this one on a 4-hour time frame. Then for the potential for the retracement up to this level, that seems like it would be a good trade. 65.14. So this level up here, that could be our entry. And as of the stop losses goes 65.15, about 35, so we're looking about 20 at the very minimum. And our target's gonna be at 65.15 and 64.45. So this is a semi-swing again. So 64.45 is going to be our target. So 55 pips. So looking for about 70 pips gain on this one with a 20 or 25. 20 or 30 pips on that one. Okay, so I'm going to write the levels on this one. But guys, keep in mind this is a developing currency and we are on the bank holiday as well. So this is I don't think personally it's going to play out today, maybe tomorrow, but you never know what's going to happen. So again, price coming down at 60, 64, 65.02, then a retracement to this one, 65.15. Okay, the entry 65.15. So let's write the LDUSD type OB7 is 65.15. So that's the oops. Oh. So that will be the entry only after the we see the 4-hourly candle to close. Only after that, it is justified to take the trade. Trade has to be strong bearish and it has to break this low down here. If it doesn't meet the requirements, then this trade is disqualified. So it has to do quite a bit of work. And as I said, I don't think it will do it today, but never know. This is a probability game. So sell, the stop loss would be actually 25 pips. You need 25 pips minimum on this one. If you want the extra safety, give it extra 10-15 pips. But again, it will affect your risk rewards. So the target is at 64.45. So that's gonna be the target on this one. Okay, so that would be Aussie USD. So we got Australian dollar against Japanese yen. Oh, Australian dollar against Japanese yen. So Audi JPY. Audi JPY. Let's see this trend line up here. Yeah, we do have a trend line on a daily time frame. Okay, maybe that's where the price is heading actually. So we do have the price already tested in here. So this level will be tested before it's about 7,000. Okay, what is my heading? Let's go to full hourly time frame. Okay, so we do have sort of this high in here. The price came up, tested it, and now it's having this pullback up here. Looks like on last week it tested this support level, and now it's putting this ugly candles. Does not looking that I want to trade this one yet as of the day trades. Day trading goes on for these. Let's see if the price comes down. Okay, so done. Yeah, on this one, this is a waiting game, a waiting and observe. I don't really see any opportunities on this one to trade this this currency in here. Also against Japanese yen, I don't really see any day trades or swing. I think I analyzed this one on the weekends. This is the swing potential, if I'm not mistaken, is Usdjpy as well as the I think it was the other one, British pounds against Swiss franc. With that one, I did analyze potential for the swings, but it's not yet moved in any direction. So I was this looking forward towards upside on this one, but that's a swing potential, and as the day trade goes, it still needs to demonstrate a bit more strength before I get into the trade. And certainly on a day trading perspective, it does not really looking that I want to trade this currency yet. So we did see nice moves up here. However, now it's back to the same levels really. So yeah, this is more like sit and wait, see what's going to happen. So I do see a potential for the swing, but for that one, it's still early. Hopefully, on to this week, we're going to see some moves, and we're going to pick up something to trade. GBP Swiss franc. Okay, British pounds against Swiss franc. GBP CHF. I can guess that was Mima who was asking that. I didn't read the comments on that one, but yeah. Thanks to my lovely assistant, she's helping me out, and I'm gonna come back to the after I'm done with the analysis. I'm gonna come back to the chat box. So as of the Swiss franc goes, I don't think there's anything change in here. We do want to see a bit more potential downside on this one. Now it's doing this up, down, and today is bank holiday, so I don't think this one's gonna go anywhere. Let's go to 4-hourly time frame. Okay, so we started up here, up and down, and now it's came back up. Okay, let me just put this trend line. Okay, that's one of them, and so we have this sort of a wedge in a way. So the price. This is a 4-hour time frame, so we do have this sort of wedge in here. Let's go to daily on daily time frame. So yeah, on a daily time frame, it does look in this sort of a wedge pattern. The price is trying to squeeze between this trend line. I do not think actually it's a daily time frame, so it's not going to happen today. So until we see what the price is going to decide to do, hopefully it will start breaking. Hopefully it will break down and continue towards the downside. So far it does looking towards downside, and hopefully it will continue that way. So that gives us more trading opportunities on that one. Certainly at least down to this around 17, about 17.55. That's the decent, could be the next target, and then after we're gonna see how it's gonna go. But as of the trading this one on a day trade perspective, let's see on the time frame. Ooh, so the price came up and now it's falling. Yeah, as of trading this one, as of the day trade perspective, certainly will not be looking on this one yet, because the price is all over the place right now. So it's not really give me a hint where the price might go. So we need to wait. We need to wait and see. So as I said, I do not think it will do much today. So now it's falling nicely. Where is this one heading? It's going to be potential. 1822. Okay. Yeah, this is a waiting game as well. So waiting on the waiting game. As I'm pretty sure, a lot of currency pairs are on a waiting list. Sit and wait, see what's going to happen on this one. So this is a waiting game. We're going to see what's going to happen. Most likely going to be formed tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see a massive moves on today. So yeah, waiting game, no levels unfortunately yet. So yeah, waiting game on that one. So British pounds, USD next one, and I'm going to come back to the chart box after that. So British pounds, USD. Actually, I'm going to look at that one. So we do have the both side. We got the bank holidays on the British, the UK is a bank holiday, as well as on the USA is a bank holiday. So again, I don't expect. Saying that. Oh, this is 1 hour time frame. I thought it was a daily time frame. I was like, wow, that's a decent move, but it was only 1 hour time frame. So, okay. Okay, daily time frame. Oops. Thank you. So, this one, actually, we can move this already. Okay, let's leave this one up here. So daily time frame, certainly looking down, but let's go to 4 hour time frame to see what we can. Okay, hand-railing this trend line, similar to the, what was there? I think British pounds, Japanese yen, was a similar one. They're looking, the hand-railing the trend line in here. It's the same picture, pretty much, more or less, it's the same picture. Okay, let's see, another 1 hour time frame. Okay, so let's see. No, let's have a look at the 4 hour time frame. There could be. No, that's too far away. Let's see on the daily time frame. Okay. So I was thinking just by looking at the 1 hour time frame. So we are in on as of the 1 hour time frame. It is this choppy range, right? So the price is just up and down, up and down. So now it's coming down. As of the 1 hour time frame goes, it's coming down pretty decently. It's quite a bit of momentum as of only 1 hour time frame goes. And I was thinking the price maybe breaks this level. Maybe there could be a potential for the short side. But the price has to come down at 21.50, about 21.50, then a retracement 65. Okay. Yeah, this is yeah, I wanna trade this one even if the price breaks this this level. I will not trade this one at the moment. Definitely wait at least until tomorrow. So far, yeah, this is on a waiting game as well. I was thinking if the price breaks down to around this level and then retraces back to this lows, there could have been a potential for the short trade. However, The target is too far away, so will be way too steep on that one. So I don't. It's definitely not going to work out, or as the chances of that working out is very slim. So yeah, this is on a waiting as well. So can't we mention any levels in this one? Because I want to look forward to this trade, this one, unless for some mysterious reason it's going to pick up some crazy momentum, which I don't think is going to happen because again we are on a bank holiday. Okay, so I'm going to return to the chart box. I've been out for some time, been analyzing. So let's see. Oops, jumped. Okay, however, yeah, it's for a bit, and okay, back to the 1080. So I've seen that one. British pound, Swiss franc, please, Mima. So I did analyze that. Okay, today's bank holiday in London and USA, so maybe we'll have a low volatility session. Yeah, you're correct, Mima. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see some crazy moves today. So it's going to be a waiting game on that one. Bro, gold is not respecting any support or resistance these days. Yeah, gold is a bit unpredictable, but I still expect on the gold one to move lower, at least down to the level I mentioned before, which was, what is it, 1685. So there's going to be potential for this one to move at least down that way, and maybe we're going to see a break of this 1685. Then this will turn to the potential for the swing trade on the gold towards the short side. Okay. So Andreas is asking euro against USD, please. Okay, Andreas, I'm gonna have a look at the euro USD, and so is euro against Canada. So Sai is asking euro against Canada. Okay, so euro against USD and euro against Canadian dollar. So I'm gonna jump into the euro USD first, and then come back to euro against Canada. So euro USD, let's go to USD, let's go to the daily time frame. USD, oh, okay. So we are in a chop fast, as we can see on the Euro USD is in a choppy range on a daily time frame. So we're sitting on this one for quite some time, since April, mid-April. Or actually before that one. Okay, we hit this one, but then went to the tight range up here. So more than a month now, and the way it looks like the price is coming down, so that would be a short trade 10800. So that could be the potential for trade. Okay, so actually this one looks quite interesting. Oh, 860. So we have a support. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go a bit closer. Let's see. We have a lot of open and closes down here. Again, we have the support level, price broken that one, so we have next support at 0860. So we have this this is support level down at this level about 10860 zone, so roughly about that level. So that will be interesting when the price gets, if the price gets down to that level, 10860. How it's going to react on that one. So let's go to the short time frame first, because I do see sort of a day trade potential on this one. So this is euro against US dollar. So we don't have a bank holiday in Europe, I think, apart from UK. So what is this one? Is it the 4-hour time frame? Okay. Okay, I would want to see the break of that one then. Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to, because when I said that I see this support level on this level down here, which was, what is it? So we have a support level down here, which the price is about 20 pips away, so not that far away. Uh, and then obviously the price is reflecting on the 4 hour time frame, which comes back to same, so around, generally matches on the same level. So let me see. The 0860 zone is roughly about at this level. So roughly around this level, which is there's still a lot of price action going on in here. So the one thing is we can wait for the price to come down, potentially maybe another 10-15 pips further down, and if it demonstrates this strength, then we can take the trade. However, the other thing is on a daily time frame, we will not know if the price is strong until that daily candle is closed, which is not going to happen until end of today. So price might trick us, so it might come down. Let's say if the price comes down and on our desired level, but and it shows the strength on the 4 hour time frame, and however it will go up and then it closes that way on a daily time frame, we're gonna see a weak daily candle. So that's a bit of a tricky one in here, but I do see a potential for the downside, at least down to roughly about 10800 zone, which is quite a bit of a good peak range on that one. But now I'm looking at this one. I would personally want to see on a daily time frame to for the daily candle to close. So in this extent, I would not really. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to risk too much. The only exception would be if the price comes down at 108, roughly about 108.40 level. So that would be another 40 pips from where the price is at the moment, and closes strong bearish candle. It puts a strong bearish candle, something like this one, as well as yeah, no, this one. So something like a strong bearish candle. Then I can give it a try to take the trade on that one. However, it's would be better to wait on a daily time frame, would be more accurate than on a 4 hour time frame. But if the price does that, what I just mentioned earlier, then it will be be worth to take the trade on that one. So if it comes down at 108.40, which traces all back up to about 108.55, roughly about 55 to 60 zone, that could be a decent good enough trade to give it a shot. But again, as I said, the price can trick us, come down, and then make its way back up and close on the daily time frame as a week, something like a doji candle or something like that. So that would be. But if the price does that, I'm willing to give it a one try, maybe two try, depending how it's going to do it. So let's have a look. Unlikely will be it would happen, but I will still write down the levels. Price has to come down at 108.40, 108.40, and now retracements up to, what was it, 55, about 55. Oh, speaking of that, wait, I did not look at the stop losses, did I? Which is very important. Okay, let's see if the price comes down at 55. And now stop loss is going to be too great. No. Okay, no, this one's not gonna work out, guys, because the stop loss has to be quite big, quite wide, and the hour target is about 10800. So the risk reward wise is not gonna work out. So I would say no on this one, on this level. So I'd rather wait for the daily candle to close for today, and then if it represents, it will give us the opportunity. Then I will be mentioning that tomorrow. Hopefully, it will. But I do want to see the daily candle to close. So depending how it's going to close, if it comes down and closes nicely, without no tails. So I don't want to see a nice strength on this one, the momentum building up towards downside. Then that would be a good trade to take. But so for now, I will not mention any levels in this one as well. See, the only trade I see for the potential, if on the risk reward wise, it doesn't work out. So if the risk reward is not good, then that means we're not going to make money. So then that's not worth taking the trade in that case. So euro against Canadian dollar. So let's jump into the euro against Canada. Let's see, Canada. Okay, euro Canada. Wow, this one is very choppy on euro against Canada. We've seen if you see these moves in here, look at that. It's the candles are up down up down up down. Doji spinning top. Okay, spinning top spinning top. There's tiny candles. When I see something like this one, it's already doesn't want me to. I don't want to go through shorter time frames generally. So yeah, it's very choppy. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frames. Yeah, it doesn't look particularly good, to be honest. On daily, on 4-hourly, and let's have a look at the 1-hour time frame. Okay, on the 1-hour time frame, it's pushing it down. So on the 1-hour time frame, the price came down to this support level and testing that support level. Let's go back to 4. Okay, to have this resistance. Okay. So 52, 35. Okay, so this is in support level down here, 51.95. This could be actually could be 195. See what we have for time frame. 51.95. No, we do have this level down here, 51.85. Yeah, it will not work out on too tight. Again, this one does looking like it could have been a potential trade, but it's working out too tight because first I want to see the price building a bit of momentum towards downside. Then even with a retracement, it doesn't really work out. The potential target is down at 51.85. Price has to come down at 52, roughly about 52.05. Retracement to 20, so that's 15 pips. Yeah, also this one doesn't really it doesn't really looking favorably as of the risk reward goes. So 52. Yes. Which level was that one? So if it comes down at 05, then retracement. Yeah, doesn't looking that good. So particularly so 20, and 20 would be nope, not this one, not this one. Now, and this one I would wait as well. It's not really it's not very good opportunities on this one. It doesn't looking that good. So yeah, waiting game on this one as well. So I think on this one we're probably gonna wait for quite some time. Maybe tomorrow we're gonna have a day trading opportunity. Certainly, as of the swings goes, it does not looking that you will want me for me to trade anytime soon as of the swings goes. But there could be a potential for day trades. But as of the today, for now, it doesn't really looking particularly favorably for me to trade this currency. Okay, so let's go to the chat. Some cards. So that was Sage asking. Somebody must say, could you recheck which responses were after the movement up since opening? Do you think it might move up before resuming the targets down? Okay, so the 1 hour 15 minutes, please. Okay, let's go back to GBP Swiss franc. GBP. So 1 hourly and 15 minutes. So Mimo was saying after the movement up since opening. Okay, since opening, do you think it might move up before resuming the target down? 1 hourly, 15 minutes. Okay. So as of the 1 hourly. So we can see on this candle in here. So the price. So we have this this resistance level, which price already tested it. The only way I would have see this one moving up. Of course, there's a chance that the price can move up, but it does looking weak, to be honest. It's looking weak. The only thing I can see that the price can move up, and potentially because on this one, the price has not managed to taking out this high in here. So the price does like to return back to the highs or lows. In this case, the highs, and taking out the spike high, the highs. So in this case, would be this, and maybe even this. However, I don't think it will return to this high, but there's a chance that the price will return and take out this high in here. But as of the it's not that 1840. So the price might come back up around at 18, maybe 1860. Could be, or 1858 to take out this high, and then maybe after that one will continue down. But as of this, it does not really looking. So you said check the 15-minute time frame. I don't trade off of the 15-minute time frame. So 15-minute time frame is pretty much if you are scalp trading. That's a fairly shorter time frame for the scalp trade. I use 15-minute time frames just for the purely as an entry for some trades, and that's only for the day trades as well. I use it 15-minute or half an hour time frame to get into the trade. My analysis is based on higher time frames, such as 1 hour, 4 hourly, or a daily time frame. But as I said, yeah, there could be that the price will return and potentially take out, so there will be this high up here. But so far, it does looking pretty. It looks weak, and as of it's quite unpredictable. Maybe it will come down to 1820. So yeah, it's very difficult to predict what the price is going to do in this situation because it's not really giving out much information, and the way the candles are constructed in here it says that the price does look weak, but it can have an unexpected moves. But so far, I don't really see a trading opportunity on this one. So yeah, I do see a potential the price come back up to this level and taking out this high, but I will not trade just purely on that one because I don't see the setup on this one to trade. So hopefully that one answered the question. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the charts. Andres saying thanks so much. You're welcome, Andres. And USD. Oh, that's not the main currencies, right? Okay. Yeah, I already lost track of the. So okay, so I'm gonna start analyzing the one I pre-selected. So that will be. So I'm gonna analyze my currencies in here, but it's pretty much the same picture. I was trying to find any trades on this one, but it doesn't look really looking too much too favorably on this for today. Okay, so daily time frame, the similar picture as the most of the currencies. We are sitting in the choppy range. So let's go to 4-hour time frame. The hand trading, okay, it's not as bad. Yeah, Usdcad is choppy as well. It doesn't really do much at the moment, so it's just going on 4-hour time frame. We are putting this indecision candles where it might go. So bigger trend is looking down as of the 4 and okay, on the daily time frame. Yeah, as of the big trend is sort of looking down, but we can't ignore that the price is in this orange bound, so it's can't really say it for certain where the price might head at the moment, because it can go either directions at the moment. And as of the day trades goes, we are seeing a 1 hour time frame. We are in this even on the 1 hour time frame, it is in a choppy range in here, so it doesn't really give us the opportunity to trade. So again, the levels will be can't really say any levels unless price does something. So again, this is waiting. So a lot of patience game for I think as of today for sure. I don't know how it's going to be this week. Maybe it will pick up. Hopefully, it will pick up for the volatility rise. But for the last 2 weeks, being quiet as well, and maybe this week's going to stay the same. And we are on the summertime, so it's yeah, generally quiet in the summertime. When it's summertime, and it starts picking up after that. Okay, so jumping to the euro against Aussie. Euro against Aussie. Euro LD. So what we have on the Euro LD. Go to daily. On the 1 hour time frame, compare that. Yeah, Euro Aussie looking choppy as well. It's like most of the currencies really. Yeah, we are still sitting on this strong support level. I think it was like good probably a month ago. I did mention the price. There's a good potential for the price to come down to this strong support level, which it did, and then it's big retracement, and then came back down to test this low, and then since then it's pretty much being a pain. So it's up. It's like a synchronized move to the up, and now it's coming down. So we're gonna see if maybe at some point in this week if the price will manage to break this zone or not. But it's gonna take some time to work out. Let's go to 1 time frame. Yeah, as of the day trades as well, I do not see any opportunity on this one. It's just very flat. Okay, 1 hour time frame. We've seen it earlier. Yeah, it looks very bad. It's definitely not favorable to trade. Look at this. Look at these candles. It's yeah, up down, up down, up down, up down, up down. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So yeah. Okay, so this is on waiting. Unlikely he's going to do some moves today as well, so that's another thing. And the last currency would be, which one was the last currency? Oh, here's the Japanese yen. So let's go use the Japan. Here's the Japan. Yeah, sometimes you take the trade and then you will get kind of stuck on that trade, which happens in my case because I took 2 swing trades, which was 2 weeks ago, roughly about 2 weeks now. I think this Tuesday, gonna be 2 weeks. So tomorrow it's gonna be 2 weeks. So I'm kind of stuck in there, and I can't really. I was already looking at the over the weekend. So last week on Friday before the market closed, I was looking to sort of reasons to justify to close the trades, but I could not really. I couldn't find it because I do still see the small opportunity for the price to rally. So I thought it's like I have to leave the trade alone. So yeah. Also, the other thing is you need to like ask yourself if you see that opportunity and you close the trade, and then after that you do that. After you close the trade, if the price goes in your favor, it goes in your direction and hits the target, how do you feel after that? So it comes back to that the comfort and you have to be honest with yourself. So my answer was that I will not be happy about it. So I decided to leave the trades. The difference would be if I see the clear sign that the price is definitely not going, it will not go to my favor. So the higher chances that it's not going to go to my favor, then I would have closed the trade. But I do see the opportunity still to for the trade to break higher. So we're sitting on this. So the one of the swing trade is the USD Japanese yen. So I'm sitting long on this one since nearly 2 weeks now, and then for the upside. But we can see now we are in this ugly candles in here. But there's an opportunity that you will break higher. So that's why I left the trades. I moved over the stock losses, so even if it doesn't work out, one of them is sitting in a decent profit already, and the other one's going to be break even. I think this one's going to break even, and the other one is on the profit side. So even if it doesn't work out after the commissions, I'll still end up making some profit at least. So was worth it the trade. So on this one, as of the trade this one now on a daily time frame, we are seeing the same picture pretty much all the most of the other currencies. Let's go to 4-hourly time frame. Okay, 4-hourly time frame. This one has a bit more range in it rather than the euro against USD, I believe, or yeah, or euro against Australia. This one has a bit more range as of the moves goes. However, as for the trades, it doesn't looking that I want to trade this one as of today. Yeah, that's quite flat. So let's go to 1 hour time frame, see what we have on a 1 hour time frame. 107.90. Okay, let's. Okay, 107.90. That could be the targets. Okay, let's go 1 hour back. Yeah, it does not. I was hoping maybe I can, because I say that the price can go up to 107.90, and when you know the target, then you can see if there will be a potential, if the price gonna do something that it will make you want to trade this one, but it has to work out with the risk reward perspective as well. I think I do map out the trades as well. For instance, like if I see something as of to map out, so if you're seeing the charts like this at the moment, then I would map out. I just draw it as an example. For instance, if the price going up and then coming down to whatever like this level, then I will be looking for this one to take the trade. So then I know that it will be easier for your eyes to get used to when you start like drawing on the charts, and you can make even a screenshot. That's why I do. You can make a screenshot on that, and if let's say the price will do that certain moves and it comes down to this level after say the breaking. So this is just an example. So if the price let's say break this zone and come up, so you can draw the actual candles on it, or something similar to the candles. I'm sure your drawing skills better than mine. And if it does this and this and moves, then I would take the trade. And if the price does the kind of moves, your eyes will it's easier for the eyes to catch it. Like, okay, it's doing the same, similar thing or the exact same thing where I just drew it like a couple of hours ago. So it will be easier for eyes to pick up quicker. So that helps as well. So as of the trade wise, on this one as well, I do not really see it's fairly quite choppy in here, so I can't really see any trading opportunities on this one unless something changes in the next couple of hours. But of course, we are on a bank holiday, so I'm not really expecting much movements today. So yeah. So that will be it on my side. So I analyzed my 3 currencies, and we don't have to have any more questions. No more questions. Okay, so yeah, guys, we do have 24 minutes, so you can shoot questions if you like, or any other currency if you want to analyze. But I don't think, as of the currency analysis, there is not much of the opportunities today, at least not what I see at the moment. But if you've got any questions, shoot them up in the chat box. So I'll give it about 5 minutes. So if I don't see any questions, then we're gonna be signing out, and hopefully that tomorrow is gonna be a better trading opportunities. So I don't think it's on bank holidays tomorrow, right? Let's have a look at the Forex factory for the potential. Yeah, there's no news out today, so nothing major is going on today. Tomorrow, well, we do have it tomorrow for the Bank of Canada speech and the New Zealand, but that's quite late. So no bank holidays tomorrow. That's good. Hopefully, market's going to pick up something on on that one. But so far on a waiting game. Okay. Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas. Nicholas. Okay, Nicholas. Yeah, so shoot guys the questions if you got any. The one thing is, please guys smash that like. It really helps my channel, and I do really appreciate your support. So make sure to smash that like. It supports my channel immensely. So don't forget to hit that like on that one. So Saish asking, New Zealand dollar against USD. Okay, let's have a look at the NZD USD. NZD. I do think it's going to be similar to the other pairs, same as the Euro USD and the other ones. It's okay. Choppy as usual. So chop the range. So we are setting the chop first on the daily time frame. The price is returning to this. Price is returning to this trend line, which has been already broken. Yeah, it looks like price is returning to this trend line, which has already broken, and it looks like it's finding support on that level. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't look particularly interesting. Let's go to 1 only. Yeah, it doesn't looking. Yeah, it doesn't looking to trade on this one. It's pretty flat, even though it's been. No, that was last one. So today is 25th. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like I want to trade this one either. It's a similar picture to the other US currencies. So this is like a bank holiday chop. So if you're asking, is it sell? See. Yeah, Saish, I would not take either buy or the sell at this one yet. It has to. Yeah, I will not trade this one yet. We'll definitely wait and be patient before we actually see some opportunities to for the good trades. We are seeing these moves. It's not very good. So if we take the trade, then it might just end up the price might chop around and take out your stop loss. So it's not favorable to trade. If I will trade as a sell side, the price has to come down a bit more, way more, should I say, and show more strength towards downside before I trade. Before I trade this one. So for now, it's a patience game on this one. Not really. Yeah, so practice patience. That's a good example to practice patience. It's I wouldn't trade this one yet as well. So, and most currencies are looking not very favorable to trade. Nicholas is saying, nice analysis today, George. Bank holiday making things quiet. Thank you, Nicholas. Yes, Saturday bank holiday is not really helping us at all. So make things very quiet. So we do have two bank holidays, UK and the USA. So yeah, pretty quiet. I was actually expecting the pretty quiet the chat, but so far it's been pretty good. Yeah, a lot of people are commenting and interested for the so that's good. Saish say cool, bro. Thanks, Saish. So yeah, cool. So we do have we have just under 20 minutes. So let's see if anyone else wants to give it a try on the currency analysis, guys. If you see some currency looks particularly good for the trade size, please let me know because I'm looking at the currency pairs and I can't really find any of them. So it does not really looking like I want to trade any of them. So yeah, it's always good when the market starts moving. That volatility is yeah, we need that volatility, and of course we do have this the quiet days of the days, actually weeks. It does last for some time, and yeah, the summertime is tend to be quieter than the summertime. So June is generally all right, and from like July and August is generally the most quiet one. This is starting to pick up, and in about September time on the volatility wise, yeah. So expect maybe low volatility on the summertime. So let's give it about 3 minutes, and if no one is saying anything, then we can sign out. I look like I froze in there. No, no. Okay, I got the frozen one. It's still loading in here. Okay, but okay. If everyone can see me, that's fine. I don't have to see myself. I'm still here. So. Okay. Yeah, it does. I think I didn't miss anything, right? I did cover the news as well as all the currency pairs today. So yeah. So yeah, so if you're new to this channel, I do want to say if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I do this live forex analysis Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. UK time. So 5 days a week, I'm here and we are here, and we do. I do analyze, and my assistant is helping me out. My assistant's name is Emily. The ones who do not know and new to this channel, so yeah, we cover a lot of as well the currency analysis as well as the other questions you might have. You can just shoot them in the chat box, and it's free. That's the best part of it. So Nicholas say, hey George, how long have you been trading? I've been trading about 3.5 years now. 3.5 years on trading the forex arena. So quite some time. I know that some people have been trading for a long time. Yeah, I come across with the traders who've been trading for a very long time as well, and yeah. But most people they generally give up, or yeah, generally give up. It's not an easy journey though. I would say on that one. If anyone who's thinking as a new traders to uh, find want to trade in the financial markets, you have to. This is gonna be your lifestyle. So not just that you just go in and trade and limits, and yeah, just like now that nice. When did I crack it? Okay, so you mean probably become profitable. I would say on my third year. So it took me quite some time. Third year to see the. On my first year, that's a no. But the way I approached from the very beginning when I started it, and so I'll tell you how the most people approach it as the when I started. The most people they approach it as that I want to make a lot of money. So, however, I did not approach it that way. I approach it. I want to learn, and then I know that it's going to take me quite a long time to practice and basically master it. And I wouldn't say I mastered the training, but certainly I'm definitely way better than I was 3.5 years ago. So I would say third year when I see the results and also the mindset game, I've seen that the mindset is for the trades, it's becoming easier to trade than compared to like the first year, because all that fears, greed, and all that, it's going to start eating you alive. So you have to develop the discipline to cope with that. Whatever your Achilles heel is. Some traders are the greed-based traders, so they want to they're putting in big size and they want to trade more and more and more. Some are the fear-based traders; they can't put the trade, or they struggle with the trade. So everything comes into play when you start trading. But certainly, I would say the trading is a great journey to start, but it won't be easy. Definitely not easy. I know a lot of the trading gurus on the internet, especially on Instagram. They say, it's very easy to make money online for the trading forex. It's not that simple. It's simple, but it's not easy. Yeah, and also you see the screenshots and all that. So yeah, I deviated a bit. So on the first year, I was more like equity was going down. On the first year, so it's been down. On the second year, it was like up and down, up and down, up and down. So it was like break even minus then profit. So it's like made some money and then give it back, and up and down. And on the third year, they started to seem like, okay, I do see some results on that one, and then yeah. Now, the honesty, it's what separates you from the other YouTube channels. Keep it up. I'm on my second year and my account is up and down, working on my discipline and consistency. Yeah, thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, definitely you have to work on it, and then eventually it will play out. So if you keep on the discipline is the biggest thing, and concentrate on the mindset mindset side. That is the most important part. No, doesn't matter what strategy you have, even if you have some, I don't know, the best strategy, if there has any exists, you will not make money if you don't have that mindset. Unfortunately, most of the traders, they go for the analysis. They want to get the technicals, but the technicals are very easy to master. It's gonna take like a month or something like that. But the mindset side is the most difficult. That's the reason why if you give the same strategy to the two different people, they're gonna have two different results. So the mindset is that's what separates the successful trader to the other traders, other than 90% who don't make it as traders. So yeah, the mindset. Also, I would say that read books about not only just for the trading. I mean, I read a lot of books. I do love reading, and I think I do read every day as well as I listen as well. So I do both the reading as well as the audiobooks. I do it every day. At least it works out about 1 hour in total, roughly, give or take. But I do read quite a lot of books. And, I think last year I read about roughly about 50 books in the last year, and maybe I'll beat that number this year. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna beat that number this year because I'm more busier with the YouTube and all that. But I certainly do read every day. So it's read about like the books as of the mindset, and there's a lot of good books that help you with your in your mindset. And it doesn't necessarily in the trading, but as of the mindset and how your mind's working. Once you know, and this is basically a self-awareness. That's what I'm saying all the time. Self-awareness is the key to cut it into trading, and not only just trading, in life in general. Self-awareness will get you pretty much everywhere. Self-awareness, you need to have that, and it's very underrated in the trading arena. There's not many people. I personally find probably probably a couple. I would say 2 or 3 people who actually talks about the self-awareness, but the most of them, they talk about the technical side of the trading, such as like the strategy is the best thing and that's what makes money, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. So yeah, talk too much on that, but it's very important. 80 to 90% of the success comes from the mindset, and then that rest of the 10 or 20% is the technical side of the trading. All right. Okay. So I'll be speaking a lot now. So Okay, guys, I will. We're gonna be signing out today. So this was the bank holiday. So I hope you're having all the good bank holiday day or evening, wherever, depending where you are. So we're gonna be signing out. And again, guys, if you find this video helpful, if you like this video, please smash the like. It really means a lot to me, and it really supports my channel a lot to grow my channel. And I do appreciate your support. Hey George, can you do a video one day on discipline from your personal experience and tips? Okay, that sounds good, Nicholas. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the discipline and I'm gonna make the video about this. I think that's a good one. The discipline, yeah, because that is very very important. So okay, I will be making. But no, I don't think I'm gonna make it on this week, but certainly on the next week I can definitely have a look at on that one. Yes. So okay, guys, we're gonna be signing out, and I think I covered everything up until yeah. Quality stuff. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, guys, so smash that like. It helps me and my channel to grow. And if you're new to the channel, I hit that subscribe. I do a daily uploads such as the live forex analysis, as well as weekly forex analysis, and the videos about the tips how to become a better trader. And yeah, have a great bank holiday, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. UK time. And thanks to my lovely assistant here, she's been great and helping me out a lot with your questions and inquiries. So she's been working behind the scenes, which you don't see it, but she's been working very hard behind the scenes. Thank you guys for your support, and I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. UK time. Have a great day.